Resultant force. Okay, when we're looking for a resultant force, what is the force? And related to vectors, the force is your magnitude. So if you had a vector v, you find the magnitude of it, that would be your force, okay? Now, let's read this. It says 3 forces with magnitudes of 70 pounds, 40 pounds, 60 pounds act on an object at angles of negative 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 135 degrees, respectively. Okay, that means respectively simply means that 70 pounds pairs up with negative 30 degrees, 40 pounds pairs up with 45 degrees, and then 60 pounds pairs up with 135 degrees with a positive x-axis. Find the direction and magnitude of the resultant of these vectors. Now, if you guys wanted to find a result, the resultant vector, all you got to do is add all the vectors together. Okay, so we have 70. Man, I don't know why oh, yes, I do know why I'm doing this. So let's just go cosine of negative 30 degrees. And we're going to multiply it times I. I like putting my I right there. And then we have our j. We have sine. The j goes vertical, so we're going to do sine of negative 30 degrees. That's going to be the first one. Now let's put all our other ones together and add them. Okay, we just have to have our magnitude, and we put our directional angles inside of sine and cosine to find our A and our B. All right, there's the rest of the guys, and if you guys needed some kind of formula, let's say the magnitude of a vector times the I, which matches up with cosine of the directional angle, plus the j multiplied by the sine of some directional angle. This will give you a vector. Now it's in trigonometric form. All right, now, if I wanted to add all these guys up, I'm going to have to find some values. I'm going to have to find cosine of negative 30 degrees. I'm going to have to find cosine of 45 degrees and sine of 45 degrees. And cosine and sine of 135 degrees. And then multiply all these dudes together. And then add. So let's start with our cosine of negative 30 degrees. We know that's going to be in the fourth quadrant. If we're in the fourth quadrant at negative 30 degrees, it's going to be positive 3 over 2. No, I lied. No, yeah, did I lie? Yeah, I lied. That's right. Rad 3 over 2. And then for this guy, sine of negative 30 degrees, that's going to be negative 1/2 j. We have to multiply that all by 70. All right, everything's simplifying up nicely. Then we have 40. Cosine of 45 degrees is going to be rad 2 over 2 I. And same thing with sine, rad 2 over 2 j. All right. And then we have a last one with 60 times. And we have 135 degrees. That is going to put us in the second quadrant. So that means the cosine is going to be negative now. And so this time we have a negative rad 2 over 2 I. And then we have a positive rad 2 over 2 j. All right, let's multiply all these twos together. Luckily, everything is even. And so it looks like all these twos are going to simplify stuff. So I distribute to 70. I'm going to get 35 times rad 3i. And then I'm going to get negative 35j. That's just by going that times that, that times that. Next one, I'm going to get a 20 rad 3i. And then I'm going to get a 20 rad 2. What? Why is that rad 3? That's silly. Okay, let's fix that. That's supposed to be rad 2. I. And then the last one, I'm going to get a negative 30 rad 2i plus a 30 rad 2j. All right, let's add up all of our j's and i's together. Let's see. We have a j, an I there, an I there, and an I there. It looks like we're going to have negative 10 rad 2i's. And I can't add 35 rad 3 and negative 10 rad 2. So let's just write that out. Let's say 35 rad 3 minus 10 rad 2 times I. Now let's do our j's. Shall we do it in a different color? Yeah, we should. Hey, how come this guy doesn't have a J on him? He should have a J on him. And then this guy, are they all positive? No, they're not all positive. Something's fishy about this one. Oh, that's just because it's a 1/2. All right, they both have rad 2s, and so that's going to be 50 rad 2s. So let's go plus negative 35, and then 50 rad 2 times j. Okay, that's our answer. Ha, just kidding. But if you did get to that point, you were right. You did it right. We're going to have to find the magnitude and the directional angle. Oh my goodness. So, what you're going to have to do is you got to take this and square it, and this and square it, and square root it. Alright, you're going to go that plus that, square both of those, and square root it. Use your calculator, don't be crazy. And then to find your angle, you want to find that theta, you're going to do the blue one divided by the green one. And to make your life a lot easier when you're plugging this into your calculator, just go tangent inverse of this. And then you'll get the answers in the back of the book. Yay! But in my book, if you got this, you're good.